Hey there guys and gals, my name's Wolf and welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. I want to apologize for the gap in episodes. We had a little bit of delay. Since I am Chicago based, not saying I'm a huge sports guy, but there we got family members who are. So we've been watching the Cubs play, who recently won the World Series. So I just wanted to get right back into it. And again, wanted to apologize for the delay, but I hope you can understand. I also want to let you guys know that probably in a couple episodes, I'll let you guys know probably at episode 10 or so. We're going to start alternating games. I'm going to announce the other game we're going to be playing. Don't worry, we're still going to have Darkest Dungeons content to go alongside with that. But basically, we're going to be alternating on daily aspects. So one day will be Darkest Dungeon, the next day will be a different game. And I'll announce that for you guys in about a couple days or so. So just to recap, since it's been a little bit of a gap, last expedition went pretty well. Yeah, we had to deal with some stress, and so right now we're getting some people who getting some stress relief. We actually have an event, a ray of sunlight. This pleasant weather comes as a welcome change, particularly for those currently enjoying a period of convalescence. So basically, as you can see here, all stress relief activities are more effective, so might as well make use of that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to jump right into it. Let me just double check our people here, so that way we unequip things that are basically taking up slots that we don't need. Alright, grab all this super quick. We can leave that as a plague doctor item anyways. Excuse me. Grab this book, and there we go. Now let's jump right into it. Okay, so we got a couple options now. We actually have never been to the Weald, and I think, why don't we go for it? This is a charm I'm actually not too familiar with. This must be a newer one. Plus 5 accuracy, minus 2 dodge. That's not so bad for definitely a damage dealer. And the rewards are about the same everywhere. Yeah, that's not bad either, a debuff. Yeah, let's do the Weald since we haven't even been there yet. So let's find somebody who is good with fighting animals, and you'll see why in a sec. And obviously if they have like Weald Tactician or anything else, because you can get Cove and Ruins, whatnot, like for example Ruins Explorer. Stress. Why don't we just bring Yorm out? We haven't even got a chance to use him all that much. Yeah, Seth won't work with Yorm. That's a shame. Let's see. Dismas. Should bring Dismas out. So we haven't used him in a bit. Let's use Pass for our third slot. And we need a back hitter. You know what? We can go with Bovine. Bovine here. Bovine. Alright. Let's grab some provisions. Stick with the usual amount. Grab an extra shovel just to be safe. 8 torches should be fine. It's a short expedition. And yeah, that should work out. Let's jump right to it. Beast and corrupted humans alike inhabit these fallen groves. Alright.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Okay, so we have two characters with Pass and Boyven over here. We could see 2 of our abilities cannot even be used at this slot. We need to buy a few more things just so it's a little bit more flexible in that aspect. And we could see with Boyven here that she also has the same sort of situation, but the reason why I'm keeping her third instead of switching these two is because of the pick to the face, which is a great move. Because we're just going to have Pass focus on healing. Alright, let's just move on forward, shall we? An altar. Oh boy, I've sinned so very much. Light guide me. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Nice. Ooh, that's really good. Plus 3% crit? Wow. So she's at 5.5. I'm surprised it worked out really well. Okay, so here we go. These guys are definitely the main forces in the Weald. So you're going to see a lot of blighted enemies. So they're going to have large blight resist. Bleed resist is fairly low, but definitely is blight's where it's at. Personally, these are my least favorite because I think they're disgusting. They remind me of a great game. I don't know if you've ever played Last of Us. Let me know if you have and your thoughts about it. But this just reminds me of them so much.
As the fiend falls,
There we go.
a faint hope blossoms.
You know, with like the infected with the fungal growth and whatnot. Okay, let's go for a stun. Okay, 4 damage, not bad. Another swipe. Just got to focus on a little bit of healing, and we should be good to go. Pick to the face. Slash him down.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Get some healing on. Let's just try to take this guy out as quick as possible. We could have done better. So with these fungal guys, the fungal scratchers, they're called at the lower levels, they work really well with that previous guy that we killed, that hangs on the backline, because basically they will mark, those backline guys will mark your guys, and basically it tells them, these mindless zombie-like guys, to focus fire on a specific hero, and that is it's a bit of a killer, especially at higher levels. So you got to really focus on that. Okay, some cultists, you know, they're pretty much found everywhere. I'm not a fan of that movement though, so maybe we can just focus. Okay, 9 points, not bad. Give that extra. That's not terrible.
Press
There we go.
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Nice. The bleeding. Let's see if we could just... 12 points. Alright. Maybe we could take this guy out. Oh, come on. Alright, Boyvin. See what you got. Good spread. Oh, is there bleed resist? Okay, we need to get some healing on her. Because she's got low health to begin with at 20. She's not a tank character at all. Let's see. It's only little. There we go.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
And a knife to the chest. Nicely done. Damn, Yorm is dodging like crazy. This is good. Let's get Dismas up there. So what I'm going to need to do is, with passive abilities, we definitely want that group heal one. Because right now, really, it's only 2 of her abilities are working at the 4th slot.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, yeah, that was a stress release one. That's my bad. Probably should have done it with a different person. It is what it is. Okay, let's press on forward and pop a torch. Let's actually give her 2 food just to be safe. And let's check it. Nice. 500 bucks, not bad.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
So again, as I was saying before, oh, here we go. Like we got some nasty zombie dogs that look like they're straight out of Resident Evil. So this is a pretty common spread. But yeah, what I was saying though before, what I really like is that how at each location, yeah, they have a similar mechanic of having these blockages that you need to pass with a shovel, but each thing is different, and that it fits with the theme within each one. And I think that was a nice little touch. 9 points. All right. Let's do a grape shot. There we go. Yeah, so these guys, they'll try to use Blight and keep trying to push back. And so the funny thing is if you get a situation where I guess they have to be in the 4th slot for the marking to work, that they'll keep doing Escape Cloud over and over. I mean, yeah, Blight can be a bit of a pain to deal with, but at least it's a lot better than marking and then this guy coming and dealing massive damage. Alright, a crit, not bad. Okay.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
It's okay. Do we get the bleed at least? Yes, we do. Alright. Now a little bit of Matthew McConaughey. Alright. Oh god, that was terrible. That was just pure awful, I apologize. Oh no, all this blight. Oh, it's stacking. I should have brought anti-venom. That's silly me. It is what it is. Alright, let's see. Nice.
Death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Alright, so this is just mopping up.
Destroyed.
Nicely done. Grr, you planted on my best coat. Alright, Dismas. I got some good loot.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, so this beast carcass could get us really sick, but we have medicinal herbs to clean it up and grab a lot of food. So we're going to use that. Because this is a short expedition, we don't need to worry too much about food-wise. Like, yeah, we should be fine. We definitely needed to just get some healing done with that. Let's use a key. Alright.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We got a gross mushroom trap, and let's have Boyvin. Just got 100%, so I'm not even gonna risk it. Because Dismas was, what, 90? But clearly, I think Grey Robbers are the best for disarming traps. And I guess it's fitting, you know. If you think about it, if your profession is robbing graves, you know, especially in like a fantasy setting, you know, sometimes these old crypts and whatnot are trapped. You got to be able to do some Lara Croft and, you know, dodge around them. All right, first food. That should be fine. So we got 2 more with 8 food. So yeah, so I just went around there. We needed to complete 100% of the room battles, and so I figured, you know, might as well continue on. And look how short it is. Comparatively, you know, because with the long ones, that they just wrap around entirely, and it could be pretty tedious after a while. Or it could just be, you could have times where it just completely fails, where you need to leave like a few rooms in just because you just get a bad start. Oh, we got some maggots. Wonderful. Nice, good spread there. A grave nibble. Aww.
To a killing blow.
Oh, I would not want to die from giant maggots. There we go. Good counter. It's going in for the munch. There we go. Now let's focus on healing. Nice crit. Nicely done. And Yorm comes in with a slash. Like a champ.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. Alright, some fungal not so friendly. So just look how gross with all that. Ugh, it's like hanging out of his mouth like that. Ugh, that's nightmare. Personally, that's like some nightmare fuel for me. I mean, that's why Last of Us was so freaking comparatively, you know, playing like Resident Evil. Or I'm like recently replaying Dead Space just on my own free time. And the necromorphs, yeah, they're really scary, sure, but I don't know. It's just like fungal creatures just creep me out the most. All right, got a good heal. See, here we go. Here comes Mark Prey. Ugh. I'm gonna work with that. I'm just stacking on the same mark. Okay. Oh yeah, it lowers his dodge. Oh no. See, you know that even what was 7? They're doing like 4. So they're doing double. There we go. Yeah, 2 more points. Oh no, Yorm's getting his ass kicked right now. Gotta get that healing. Ugh, it's only 3. It's keeping him alive though.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
I always find it funny how it's like crit 1 point. But I guess it's just on table. Oh no, Death Store, that's not good.
Now,
And he's blighted.
Hold fast or expire.
I hope we don't have our first death. Okay, not bad. Okay. Oh no. Don't die, don't die. Oh. So again, to reiterate, when you're on Death's Door, it doesn't mean that you're going to die instantly. You basically have to make a check each successful attack. Also includes damage per second, so bleeding, blight, it's stacked, you know, whatever. Each time you get damaged, it checks, and you have a chance of failing that, you die straight outright. But if you heal like so, it brings him out of Death's Door. But again, he could drop back down. Like this. Oh no.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness
Oh,
reveal
no,
themselves.
Yorm. No, our first death. It's always heartbreaking. Revenge! Take them down! It's such a shame.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Need a little trumpet, a little bit of the brr, 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 to send off our poor Yorm.
Finding out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
We got some loot, but Yorm didn't make it back after some gross fungal creatures. Mankinator replaced Slugger. Okay.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Alright, so, looks like Buzz and Stefan recovered some stress. Daryl lost some money. It's not so bad, 500. Yeah, 108 stress because of that buff. And Lou observed unsavory activities and refuses to take part in organized prayer. New quirk, so cannot pray. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, we could go to our graveyard and we see our first one. Apprentice Crusader succumb to blight, fungal artillery. Poor Yorm. Well, I can guarantee we're going to be seeing a lot more of that as time goes on, but you never know. We're going to definitely keep working on it and try to keep these guys alive as best we can, but as it says when you start up the game, that your guys are going to die. It's pretty much guaranteed, but you just got to keep pressing forward. Alright, well, other than our poor Yorm dying, I think it went decently well. We do need, I feel like we need a little bit more of a balance for our roster, because, you know, we did have 4 Crusaders, so it does open up a slot. We do need a few more deeds, because we only have 6. The reason why I'm saying that, let me close this guy, is to upgrade our hero barracks so we can get one more. Why don't we grab an arbalist? Now, there's 2 of them right up here, and we don't actually have one, I believe. Basically, they are great ranged fighters, and they could also mark. It's a great backline. Weak grip on life. Lurker. Okay. Warns phobe and resist shot, but it's got runes tactician. Just looking to see her beginning ones. Cleared mark is always really good, and I think they're pretty much the only ones that could do that. You know, in that situation, that would have helped us, but you know, we didn't have her at the time, so let's bring her in.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
All right. Well, in between episodes, I'm gonna basically deal with some stress. I'm gonna upgrade a few places and whatnot. Just do a couple of things behind the scenes, and you know, just deal with equipment and whatnot. But again, thank you so much for stopping on by. I do want to say that the channel is going to be continuing. We're going to be continuing doing a video a day. We are going to be starting new games soon in a couple episodes. Again, I'll let you guys know. You know, with any brand new channel, please feel free to leave a like, comment. If you guys have any questions, first of all, please feel free to ask. No worries. If you want a character renamed or anything like that, please, again, in the comments, leave any of that below. But yeah, other than that, we're going to be continuing on, and so I just want to wish you guys, hope you guys have a good day, because I know over here it's definitely crazy being in Chicago with the Cubs winning World Series. Again, not a big sports guy, but, you know, it's pretty crazy. Other than that, hope you guys have a great time, and I'll catch you later. Take care.